Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today I'm just going to be showing you guys how I prep my kids for school, what they have for breakfast, and what I pack in their lunch. Pretty much back to school kind of vlog, okay? The thoughts that goes into what they have for breakfast, what I pack for them to eat in school, and all of that is what I'm going to be showing you in today's vlog. Hope you enjoy it, and if you do give this video a thumbs up, leave me your comments in the comment section, and be sure to subscribe, okay? So let's get into the video. So what I do first is to sort their uniforms, their panties, their singlets, basically everything they're going to wear to school that day. That's where it's pretty much easy to dress them up once they are up. I always wake first before the kids, and on this particular day they are still in bed with their dad. So for breakfast, I like my kids to go to school with a very full tummy, and most times I have to make like really heavy breakfast. Like today they're going to be having some akara and some custard. Now it is easy for me to whip up such a breakfast because I prep ahead. All right, so I always make sure I prep breakfast ahead of time so it is easy for me. So like this one, I have already washed and blended the beans like a day before, kept it in the freezer, so in the morning it's really easy for me to just bring it out, whip it up, and breakfast is ready. This is very nutritious and very filling, and it will carry the girls for a long time before it is lunchtime in school for them to eat. So once the akara is ready, I'm just going to strain it from the oil and of course make the pack that they're going to eat. Most times by the time I'm done making breakfast, the kids are up, and if their dad is around, he has already helped me to like dress them up and bath them. Like you can see, Shiloh is here now and she's already dressed up.
So you wear your socks and your
by
shoe,
the way,
okay?
If you don't know, I have
to
three
brush your
kids.
hair,
One
Mama.
is 6,
Go.
the other one is 3 going to 4,
you.
and this is my last that is 2. She just started school this week. So I'm going to be using this checkers custard for them this morning. I really love it, and we're using the banana flavor. I'm just going to make that with some hot water, mix it with their milk and their sugar, just so that it is really delicious for them, and they will have it with their akara. You guys, I cannot overemphasize prepping ahead of time when it comes to meals. So always make sure that what you're going to feed them the next day, you've thought about it, you've prepped it. That's way you're not rushing like a headless chicken in the morning, trying to think what you're making for them, and maybe some of the ingredients are not even at home. So I'm just going to be frying some plantain that they will take with their rice to school. Like I said, I planned ahead. So they're going to be going to school with jollof rice, fish, and plantains. That way they have a really nutritious afternoon lunch in school. I'm just mixing their custard now with milk and sugar just the way they like it. My kids have a sweet tooth, you guys, and as such, I like to indulge them, but in a moderate way. So while the plantain is frying, I'm just mixing this custard because all 3 kids have had their bath. The daddy has already bathed them, dressed them up, and they're basically just waiting for mommy to bring breakfast. I don't know about you guys, but having all 3 of my kids in school finally is like a huge relief, but I kind of miss them when they go to school, and I feel like, oh, I wish one of them was still home. But no, let them go to school so I can have some time to myself and some time to get productive throughout the day basically. If you're still watching at this point and you're not subscribed, please kindly click the subscribe button and be a part of this family. It costs you nothing, but it goes a long way to encouraging and motivating me to keep making videos and putting videos out. So now that you've done that, thank you. Let's get back into the kids' breakfast. So I've dished their custard, and I'm just going to dish their akara. They eat according to their age, really. My eldest eats the most, and of course my youngest eats the very little one. There are some meals that she has like a lot of, but she's not a fan of having such heavy akara in the morning, so she might just take like 2 or 3. While I was actually frying this, she has come into the kitchen to take about 2 akara already. So their plantain is ready. I'm just going to strain that and of course pack their lunchbox. Now for their lunch boxes, I try to make sure that I cover every area. I try to make sure that it is healthy, it is nutritious, and as well as filling. And I always give them options because some kids don't eat very well when they get to school for some whatever reason. So I try to make sure that the meals that they love a lot is what I pack for them. I give them varieties. Like today they're having jollof rice, some plantains, and fried fish. That's what they're having today. And with that, I also make sure that they have like snacks to go with it or a drink to go with it at least. All right. This jollof rice is a staple Nigerian meal and kids love it a lot. My kids personally love jollof rice more than they love stew rice. So why not? So I'm just adding their plantains to their meals right now, and I'm just going to pack this and cover it up so that I can pack their lunchbox. Now that I'm done filling their food flask, I'm just going to cover everyone. Cover tightly, you guys, because sometimes this thing spills in their lunch boxes when you're taking them to school. So you just want to make sure that you cover properly. So in packing their lunchbox, I put in their food. Also, I make sure that there is a serving of fruit for them. Today, they are going to be having apples to go to school. Some days it is apples, strawberries, watermelons, bananas, whatever fruits that I have or that are in season. But today, it is just apples that they are taking. And of course, they're taking this yogurt drink. They love it so much. So this is like the snack that they are taking today to school. And that's it. Their lunchbox is packed. And of course, don't forget to pack water for your children because they need to stay hydrated. So their bottles are going to be filled with water and added to their bags as well. And that's pretty much what goes into their lunch boxes, like what they take to school. Now it's time to feed my girls and make sure that they finish their meals before they step out of the house. I still spoon feed my kids myself because I want to make sure that they finish their meals. And also my second daughter, Shaddai, can spend 2 hours on one meal. So to save time, because we have to get to school on time, I still have to spoon feed each of them. And why not? They are my kids, right? So it's not a big deal. Once they are done feeding and they are done eating, the next thing I do is to give them their multivite. This is so important because when they go to school, they are exposed to all sorts of things, all sorts of kids, from different homes and all of that. And this particular multivite is what I use for my kids. It is so good for them. It boosts their immune system and it tastes so amazing. My kids actually want to take more than the recommended daily dose. But you guys, this multivite is what I use for them and I love it so much. And once I'm done giving them their multivite, they've had breakfast, it is time for me to go in, dress up for dropping them off in school. I drop my kids off in school every morning and I pick them up by noon when they close. So I typically dress up and of course, as you can see there, some of them are here with me, disturbing me as I dress. So I dress up and, get myself ready to go drop them in school, play with them a little bit, hug them, let them know that I love and I appreciate them because this goes a long way in boosting their self-esteem all day and just making them feel loved and, taken care of basically. So I love to just have that little moment with my kids before they step out to go to school. And then, of course, I make sure that they are looking good. Their hair is looking okay. If I need to brush it, if I need to dust their clothes, whatever, I just take care of those little things before they head out of the door and go to school. Prepping my kids for school is a wonderful feeling. I bless God for being a mother. I bless God for being able to do this. And you guys, it is so fulfilling. I can't even put it to words. It's just so fulfilling seeing your kids grow from babies and then now they're in school and you have to dress them up and get them ready every day for school is just so amazing. So now that they are ready to go to school, I feel like we are done with all the prepping and it's just to go to school. Again, I just, make sure there is that body contact, play with them, laugh with them as much as I can so that, my kids know that they are loved a lot. So at this point, I am going to be dropping the girls off. I drop them off every day in school in the morning and I pick them up by noon. and I'm just going to drop them off now and get back home and get back to the rest of my day. Finally, all 3 kids are in school, and as such, I have time to do other things that I have to do. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want more of this, kindly let me know in the comments section. All right, and also if you watched this far and you're not subscribed, please click the subscribe button and let's be a family. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me drop my girls off in school, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!